What?
So, once again, we are talking about Terry's unemployment. Once again, you have been fired.
Chocolate.
This is like the 100th time now, right? I mean, it has to be very close to the 100th time.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Doing?
Put that. How come it doesn't work there? There you go.
Stop that! Put that on.
Well, you know, our readers would like to know how you managed to get fired yet again. Although, unfortunately, Scott lost this time because you were employed for 2 weeks, did you say?
Yes.
2 weeks. At what was the place?
Stop! Polymedco.
Polymedco. Somebody employed you, at a poop sampling place.
Yes.
So you were sampling shit all day.
No. We were putting kits together for poop tests.
Oh, so you didn't actually have to administer the test.
No. Ew.
We know all about shit, so I figured, you know. And you, so you could not manage to remain employed in a job where you put kits for shit sampling together.
Shut up.
Sounds like a shitty job, but you couldn't even keep that one? You managed to get fired even from that one.
Stop.
Well, if you like, we could talk about calling Mike the crazy cat guy like you just did.
No, that's okay.
You don't want to talk about that? You sure you don't want to talk about it? Because I know Mike would love you to talk about that. You know,
I think it's nice that he has a lot of cats.
You know what's really nice for me? You're a total failure to say, I didn't say that!
I didn't say
You're too late now. Too late now. Now he knows you said it. You know how Mike's memory is, right?
Stop.
Okay, he's got a list. Literally, he does have a list. He's got a little book, keeps all the names and dates and times and insults in there.
Stop.
So
It wasn't an insult.
You called him a crazy cat guy because he has 4 lousy cats.
But it was meant as a compliment.
You would have 500 cats.
I know. That's what I mean.
My God, I can only imagine the stink of wherever you live with 500 cats.
But I love cats.
You'd be one of those people that's like living with cat feces all over the floor.
No.
And... The hell was that? Oh.
I love kitty cats. What's
Yeah.
wrong with that?
No, well, you just got enough cocaine for your cat. It's going to kill it.
It's not cocaine. It's catnip.
Catnip, cat cocaine, same difference.
It's not.
It's methamphetamine for cats.
Herb.
It's meth for cats. That's what it is.
It's not meth.
For cats, not for you.
It's not meth. It's herb.
Oh, yeah, that what you call it? Except they don't smoke it. They eat it like them funny brownies used to like? Okay.
Stop. You know, I think that this guy where I used to work down in Chappaqua, he used to be a baker down there, and he used to make like all kinds of really good stuff though too. But anyway, he made these brownies one time. I think he used to put funny stuff in them though.
Well, you would know.
Well, I don't know for sure, but I do.
Oh, come on, you're the connoisseur of that.
Because he seemed like the type who would do that.
Did he give any to you?
Yeah.
Did you feel funny afterwards?
I don't know.
Did you feel normal?
I always feel normal.
So, in other words, since you were doing your own dope at the time...
But even when I used to smoke pot, I used to feel normal, so I don't know.
Except you weren't.
I guess.
You were floating on cloud 9. Especially because back in the 80s, they used to put angel dust in the freaking...
They did not.
Sure they did.
No, they did not.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't. It was
PCPs, yes, they did.
No, it was a lot more innocent back then. Which
Whoa, hold on.
Which is why I smoked it back then. And
The 1980s were innocent? What 80s were you living in?
As far as that, it was innocent.
Maybe the 1950s.
No.
But by the 1970s, everybody was dropping acid with their pot.
Yeah, but the 80s went backwards then.
No, they didn't. It got even worse. More promiscuous, as you know. More drug-induced.
Yes, I know.
Come on, that was the age of cocaine. The 70s were more heroin, but the 80s were the age of coke.
No.
And PCP, yeah.
No.
So
The 80s were a lot more innocent.
although, you know, it does explain a lot about you.
Shut up.
You're asking me why you have an inability to hold a job? Well, other people get, you know, it might be the fact that you're having flashbacks, things like that.
No.
You know, your years of drug abuse have ruined you.
What?
So now you and Billy are both out of work. What a household.
Stop.
So what I want to know is, how did you manage to get past him to put that brick on the stairs? Or did you? Was he a little tipsy and you gave him a good little shove?
Stop.
Come on, it's not like you don't have a history of this.
Stop it, I do not.
Oh, come on.
Even there.
Over at the old house, he,
Bullshit.
quote unquote, falls down the stairs.
He tripped over the cat.
Oh, the cat, a brick. Yeah, okay.
Oh my God, but he did.
Same suspicious accidents.
He'll even tell you.
Yeah, he was too high at the time or drunk or whatever to notice.
Stop.
I don't know how that brick got there. Yeah, somebody put it there. Bricks don't just levitate to the places by themselves.
It.
Somebody put that brick there.
No, he
And
said-
why would someone put a brick on a staircase?
Will you listen?
Go ahead. We're
He
listening.
He said that he thinks like because somebody I think put it there like a while back, like to keep the door open or something. But then the door didn't have to be open, so then it must have gotten moved or something, and he didn't realize it. So,
And he's the janitor.
well, yeah, but he didn't.
So
move it.
technically, it would be his job to police things on the stairs.
Well, no, because
What? It's his job to keep them clean, isn't it?
it wasn't in a regular area. This was going down to the basement.
And what was he doing going down there?
He had to get stuff.
So technically, that's one of his work areas. He has
Well,
access to it. He works there. He's
Not all
responsible
the
for
time,
keeping the whole
though.
building clean, right?
well, no, he doesn't work down there all the time. He just goes down there every now and then to get things.
Yeah. So it would have been that hard for you to kind of sneak in around him, get into the
Stop
basement,
that.
and put that brick right there in the
No.
stairs. So you thought that would finish the job?
No.
Yeah. Now you got to nurse him at home. But tell you right now, if anything happens to him
Stop!
while he's under your care at home, we're going to take a very, very close look at that. We'll look very, very carefully about how that could happen. What mean me stop? I'm not the one trying to murder somebody.
Shut up! I am
Of course, if I
not.
was, I'd get the job done properly, not you pussyfooting around.
Stop it!
That little bit of stuff I just put in your food in there, that's nothing.
Shut up!
You didn't see what I did to your food.
Stop!
You didn't see.
No.
I did it right in front of you.
did not.
I did. You were looking at me when I did it.
Stop!
And
Stop!
you still came back and ate it.
Stop!
Oh my God, I couldn't believe you did that. That was a hell of a big booger, too.
Stop! Dick.
Man, you are gullible as hell. You were looking at, wait a minute. You were looking at me the entire time.
Stop.
So if I had even made one fraction of an inch of a movement toward that food, you'd have raised bloody murder because you were looking at me, waiting for me to do that. Yet when I tell you I did it, right away you think I did somehow. So you do believe in the people who can move at hyperspeed.
I don't.
Well, you must, because what else is the explanation?
Ew.
I went that fast. No. You got it done. Okay. Unemployed again.
Stop!
Actually, this is like becoming an old topic here.
Jim, give
Well,
me
come
a
on.
job.
You want a job?
Yeah.
We'll find you a job. I'll tell you what, I'll have Mike find you a job. I'm sure he can find you a really good job. He knows people who work for the hospital. He's a UPS guy, he knows everybody. I bet he can get you a job at the morgue.
No!
You said you wanted a job.
No more.
We will get you a job.
No more.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Would you like the night watchman's job?
No.
Yeah.
Stop!
Oh, come on. It's perfect for you.
No.
You always say you don't get along with people.
I don't like people.
We know what the dead don't talk back most of the time. So there should be no problem for you watching the corpses.
Stop!
Just you and the stiffs. Yep.
I don't like that.
Oh, come on. Once an hour, you gotta go out and check all the freezers, make sure they're still in there.
Stop!
Just to make sure they're there. Sometimes they walk away.
Stop!
You said you wanted a job.
I do, but not that one.
How about something at the sewer treatment plant?
No.
Why not? It's work.
It stinks.
Yeah, so? You're used to that.
No.
You have animals in the house that puke and shit on the floor.
They don't smell like that.
Close enough.
No. And my cat don't shit on the floor.
Your dog, I'm talking about at Mrs. B's house. Okay, how about detailing Mike's car with a tiny little rag, a tiny bottle of polish, and a shoe and a little toothbrush?
How about no?
Well, you said you wanted a job. I'm trying to help here.
But
Maybe we'll give it to Scott to find you something to do. Oh, he'd love that. He'll definitely find you something to do.
like what?
I don't know, but it'll be something. You will be gainfully employed in some fashion. Of course, it may make the chain gangs of the South look like a walk in the park by comparison, but he'll find you something to do. You wake up working for a government contractor in some picturesque part of the world. Scrubbing machine guns on an armored personnel carrier somewhere in Kabul.
No, I don't want to go there.
Oh, they'd love you over there. Just have to cover your head.
No.
Ooh, round American woman.
Can I tell them to go fuck themselves?
They chop head off for that. Or they take it as an invitation. Yeah, Mike and Scott will find you a job. Ooh, research subject.
No.
You know, people get paid to test medicines and things like that.
I'm not going to be a guinea pig.
Hey, look, 50% of the time it's just a sugar pill. You don't even get anything for real.
Don't.
It's the other half of the time you got to worry about it. What could possibly happen?
I could end up a mutant.
Yeah, maybe. Too late for that, but okay. At least maybe you'll be, hey, look, if that happens, you'll be able to get gainful employment at the circus.
Stop it.
Ringling Brothers. You'll be able to work with the animals and all the other displays, the two-headed boy, the bearded lady. Yeah. Well, I don't know what you want.
I just want a normal job.
You've had 100 normal jobs.
But they don't like me. Why?
Oh, God. You want me to go alphabetical in that? I'll be here all night. I don't have enough battery power for that.
Stop. I'm nice.
You must be the problem. Well, this job you got fired from because you didn't have the experience to do the job. How you need experience to pack a box with poop, with shit sampling gear is beyond my understanding, but apparently you didn't. The last job before this you got fired from because you didn't have experience. Okay, I can understand that. It was a clerical job. Secretarial, you needed some office management skills. You didn't have that. The one before that, you simply just ducked out on because you wanted the job that paid you more money that you didn't have experience to do. So you ended up with no job. The one before that, you got fired from for lists. You can ask Scott whatever the hell you got fired from there from. He knows better than I do. The one before that, you got fired from what was it? Here, you worked there at ShopRite.
Yeah.
And they were glad to see you go, but that job you couldn't get fired. I forget.
Here.
So you basically lost it, but you wouldn't have been here long after that anyway. Hannaford's.
Yeah.
Both Hannaford's.
Yeah.
8 or 9 delis and bakeries. Waitressing jobs. There's been some jobs you didn't even show up for on the first day.
No, one was really definitely my fault. That was the bakery job because I stayed on vacation over the holiday.
And you wonder why they don't want to keep you on.
Well, that I understand. That was my fault. But the other ones I don't understand.
Well, let's see. You have a problem with taking instruction. You have a problem with authority. I don't know. Scott could actually fill this in better than I can because he talked to several of your ex-employers.
Why?
Just to see why you get fired so often.
Why?
I just said ask him. He'll tell you. Matter of fact, he'll call a counseling and charge you for it.
Stop!
He knows. I mean, I'm not me. I am employed. I'm not retired yet. So I don't have time to aimlessly go around talking to strangers about your employment history. God knows what bullshit lies he told him to get the information, but he did.
Stop!
He has time for that because he is retired. I'm not.
But why would he even want that information?
Because he's fascinated
Why?
to know how one person could get fired from so many jobs. It's just mind-boggling.
But I don't even know.
You realize if you had to write a book about every job you've had, it would be like 600 pages? A book about every job you've gotten and every job you got fired from. It might even be a multi-volume set. Well, at least this time he was wrong. It took you 2 weeks to get fired, not 1 week.
Stop.
He's really going to be pissed to find that out because he thought he had it pegged. I don't even think I made a guess. I'll have to watch the video. It'll be in the video, one of the last videos he said. Did you catch that on the video?
No.
You didn't watch it?
I don't remember if I
Yeah,
did.
right up to Mike's with Scott. It's in the last one I think it would be in.
What did he say?
Something about his guess of how long it would take you to get fired. Somewhere in those videos is how long it would take you to get fired. His guesstimation. And it was a
From
week.
this one?
From the last job, yeah. The one you just had. But it took you 2 weeks to get fired from, and he thought it would take you like a week or even a couple days. Well, it has happened in your case, hasn't it? The job before this, you were only there 3 days.
No faith in me whatsoever.
After you've been fired 99 times, you really expect us to have faith on the 100th time? Why would we? That would be just plain stupid. The smart money is to bet against you because you know damn well. History has shown you probably will get your shit canned for something. Insubordination, snotty behavior with the customers, inability to get along with people, chronic tardiness. Oh, that's when I remember. Chronic tardiness.
Yeah, but you know what? This job, I was on time every single day.
Because you were only there 2 weeks. You didn't have time to
But
slip
I was
into your usual
still-
habits.
I was still there every single day on time.
Yeah.
That was like a record for me.
What happened to the light?
It went off.
We'll turn it back on.
How? It don't go back on.
All right, just leave it alone for a minute. Yeah, don't do it. It's on a timer, so you don't run the batteries down. That's all right. We can still see a little bit of you. And we can still hear you anyway.
Why? You don't have the bloggy? I thought you could see in the dark with that.
This is the bloggy.
I thought you could see in the dark with that.
It sees very well, but it doesn't see in the dark. Not without a light source. If I had a UV light source, it might.
You had something that.
Oh, no. That you're talking about my regular palm quarter. The Sony DV. That sees in the dark. But the newer ones, they have very good low light capability, but they don't actually see in the dark. Not unless you shine a light on the subject. Then it'll pick it right up. I could hold a candle in this car. It'll see by it. It's HD. It's amazing, this technology. But getting back to your failures.
Stop!
What? Come on. It's funny. Oh, don't you like being an endless source of fascination?
No. I would rather be able to hold a job like everybody else.
Well, that's your own fault.
I don't know why, though.
I just told you why. For one thing, it's very hard to hold a job at any time when you are chronically tardy. And you are chronically tardy.
Usually, but this time I wasn't.
Because you were only there for 2 weeks. You've been there for 2 months. You would have been at some point.
No.
At some point, you would have been. Yeah. You say that on every job, and then you end up doing it again anyway.
No, most of the time I start out being on time, but then, like, after a while, I get discouraged with the job, so then I don't care about being on time. That's the issue with that.
Shit. There. Light on the subject again.
Did you hear what I said?
No, I was messing around with the door. You saw my back was to you. How the hell am I going to be paying attention to you when I'm not looking at you? Now let's get around to your other faults at some jobs. We know you stole from Hannaford's.
Yeah, but that's not why I got fired, though.
Yeah, but that's not why I get... Yeah, but that, you know... That just speaks volumes. You don't even bother to deny it. You were stealing from you were shoplifting from your job is what you were doing. The fact that you just didn't get caught for that particular thing doesn't mean that sooner or later you wouldn't have, or will, or haven't in the past, or will in the future.
Well, I don't take things from other places, usually.
Usually. Most people will be able to say that. I don't take things, period. They'll say, usually. You were stealing from your job. You realize if they'd actually caught you doing that, you wouldn't just got fired. You'd have got arrested.
Well, Scott took tools.
What tools does Scott take?
I don't know. You saw tools in his car.
Okay, we don't actually know where the tools came from. Somehow, I don't envision Scott pulling a ski mask over his head, running into Sears, and cleaning off the shelves. Not likely.
Speaking of, did you hear the Putnam Valley?
Yes, we all know about the bank robbery. Most likely, he got the tools at a tag sale or a flea market somewhere, broken or old and rusty, and he's been turning them in for new tools at every opportunity.
That's it?
Yeah, that's probably pretty much it. Even though just the fact that he won't tell us, that's just, he just likes to do that. That's just Scott. But they're not stolen. He's not a thief. He's not going to steal stuff.
But you said he brings them to places and...
He turns them in for new tools.
Well, that's still kind of stealing.
No, that's their guarantee policy.
Not if they didn't get them there.
Doesn't matter. Craftsman tools are unconditionally guaranteed. You take it, whatever. Any Sears in the country, they'll replace it for you.
Even if you got them at a flea market?
Doesn't matter. They don't care where you got it from. It's the tool that carries the guarantee, not the owner. So they'll guarantee tools bought in 1950. They don't care. That's why they're so popular. So, see, Scott's not stealing shit. That's you. Thieving.
But I don't always do that.
Now, you better hope that they don't know about it.
They don't know that.
How do you know?
Because I know.
They may know and not be able to fucking prove it. No. That's the thing you got to worry about.
Why?
You don't think they take inventory?
Yeah,
if they have a suspiciously high number of items missing from your register...
What? I haven't been there.
No, what I'm saying is if they knew about it, that information could have been transmitted to other employers. Checking your references. Oh, yeah, we know about her. Look, let me tell you something. Confidentially off the books. She takes things. She's a kleptomaniac. You got to watch it.
Kleptomaniac.
And how many times did you register a little short?
No, I never took money out.
You said a couple times your register was short. You fucked
No,
up.
yeah, because I fucked up. Legitimately fucked up. Like giving too much change back or whatever. But I never took money out for myself.
That's kind of surprising.
I just took, like, food and stuff.
Still stealing. Stealing is stealing. Your employer was a food shop. You stole food. And not just food. You stole candy and bubble gum. Unnecessary thievings. Unnecessary thievings. Not for your sustenance because you were starving. This is not the story of the poor little starving boy who steals a loaf of bread because he has no food, hasn't eaten in 3 days. No. This is round old you stealing chocolate bars from the register where you work.
I took like 1 or 2 candy bars.
You used to tell me you had your bib apron full of stuff.
No, I did not.
It doesn't matter if it's 1 or 100. You're still stealing. Distracting other employees at their work. Scott told us many times he'd be back there scrubbing the kitchen. There you come along.
I helped him.
I guess your help wasn't much. What do you know about cleaning? I saw your old apartment. What do you know about cleaning?
I did help
That'd be like the blind leading the blind. At least Scott, I know he got trained in the Navy how to keep things clean. You? Where did you learn how to clean stuff? You see, you have a hard time refuting that one because I did see that apartment.
I still helped him.
Yeah, you helped him by standing there and chatting.
I helped.
How does that help? It helps him be late.
I was still doing stuff.
Yeah, standing there shuffling your feet. That's all you do.
I helped him fill up the stuff and everything, whatever needed to get filled. I did help him.
And was that your job?
No.
Then why were you doing it?
To help him.
Yeah, but you weren't supposed to be doing that.
But I was.
If you were doing that, did your boss ask you to do that?
No.
You shouldn't have been doing it then.
But why? I was helping.
You weren't supposed to be. Maybe you're the reason he got fired over there.
No.